And it's 8 p.m. here in the UK once again, round about 1 p.m. on the Pacific coast in the USA, 4 p.m. on the East Coast, and I think about 7 or 8 a.m. in the morning over in Australia. Welcome to everybody, all those watching us live via Zoom and those on Facebook Live and on Twitch. And just a little advert about our new YouTube channel, which we'll put a link up later on, so everyone can join our YouTube channel. YouTube won't be live, but it'll be recordings and all the shows will go on YouTube, and some special events and extra bonus material as well. Anyway, that's enough of me yabbering on, as always, as I do at the beginning of every open mic night. We have a performer appearing. We hope we've got him. He was lost somewhere, but we think we found him because he was on his way to a magical Bring and Buy in the middle of Sussex, and he's hopefully going to be performing from there for us tonight. So, Chris, are you there? Come in, Chris. Come in, Chris. Hey, there he is.
Okay, can you hear me?
We can indeed, yes.
Oh, great. Yeah, I made it just about. I hope you all recovered from the Halloween lovely party we had. That was a nice one, wasn't it? Okay, well, I've got a bit of a set for you. I'm coming live from this Bring and Buy magic tale. But I was just wondering if anyone has ever wondered or wished they could eat more Oreos, or could have more Oreos. So basically what I'm going to do, nothing here. I'm just going to do this. You can actually get more from my Oreo here. And if I just grab like that, and we make a whole other Oreo here. That's for anyone that wished that they could eat more Oreo. Okay, next one I have for you. A coin box and coins here. I have 4 coins, and what I do is I just take the 4 coins and squeeze them in my hands like this. One of them disappears. Hope you can hear it. Okay? And if I open up the box, that was actually inside the box, like that. I'll do that again. So good. What I'll do, I'll put 3 coins into the box. I squeeze them like this. There's now 2. And 1 inside the box. I'll do that again. 2 coins go in the box. So take them out, squeeze. I've got 1 in the box. The last one I put in, squeeze, disappears, and reappears inside the box. Okay, that's very nice. And my last one, the card trick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just choose a card for you. We use the 3 apart. Okay. What I'll do is, I'll shuffle cards here. Give a good shuffle. Now I want you to imagine your card is right here. It's not that one, is it? It wasn't that one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is spread the cards out. We're coming to the end now. my demonstration. Imagine your card right here where the the 10 of diamonds is. We go 1, 2, 3. That's 3 apart. Check it out. Well, thank you very much for your time, even though it was a small amount. It was very nice. Thank you very much, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, Chris. Thanks for battling above the background noise there. Everybody in the hall with you. Okay, moving on over the ocean now to the other side of the pond to our friend Jorge, or better known as Xanadu. Come on in, Xanadu. Hi there, mate. Welcome along.
Cheers, everyone. Salute. Hakuna Matata and all the other good stuff. First, welcome. That's a good one, my brother. Let's start. Now, guys, if I show you these pieces of rope, I want you to really pay close attention to this. Okay? All right, perfect. Here we go. Before I begin, I would like to show you this ring. Not only is it a ring, this is a solid ring. Notice that there are no magnets, no elevators, no sliding doors or escalators or anything like that. Just one hole in the center. This is where the magic is going to happen. If you watch very carefully, I'm going to cause the ring to move up. Watch. No string, no ropes, no nothing, like this. Right? Ah, come on. This deserves a big round of applause. You don't see this every day, people. I'm going to do it again just for fun. Okay, you ready? Watch. Grab the string from here, the invisible thread, and pull it up. You see? Did that fool you? It didn't? That's all right. Don't worry about it. I have here 3 pieces of rope. As you can see, this one here would be what? What size would this be? Small, correct? And this one here would be
medium.
Medium, very good. And of course, the last one, this one would be
My size.
Long.
Circumcised. You're right. I mean, large. Right, large. So if I were to hold the ropes like this, well, excuse me a second. There. If I were to hold the ropes like this, okay, and hold this one right next to this one, and then take this one, hold it right next to this one, slide these 3 over here, and hold this one here, and then hold this in my hand. Would you say that these ropes are all the same size? Of course you would, because this is even, and this is even. But in reality, when I started, I actually hypnotized you guys to show you that these ropes are all the same size. Watch. As I blow on it and then actually stretch the ropes. Now they're all the same size. Now, as I show you the first one, here's 1. This is 2 and 3. But in reality, when I started, all I needed just 2 pieces of rope like this. Watch. 1 long piece of rope. You guys remember the ring? Solid ring. I'm going to loop it right through the rope, just like this. I'm going to take these 2 ends and tie them together, just like this, and tie a knot right in the center of it. Now, this is the part that I don't understand. How is it possible to have a rope, a ring, and a knot, and be able to take the ring right through here and tangle it just like this? But watch again. Watch again. Just hold these like this. Okay? Take the rope from here, loop it right through here. Hold on. But this tangling stuff really gets people into trouble, don't it? And slide it off. This is the part that I don't understand. The hardest part is to be able to cause this ring to go right through the rope. Watch. 1, 2, and 3. The ring through the, get it? The ring through the, it's a joke, people. You can laugh, you know. But in reality, I'm going to cause the ring to go through the rope. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Now, a lot of people are thinking, you know what? That's not even a real knot. No, in reality, it is a real. Yeah, I keep dropping these things. I don't get it. Anyway, watch these two ends as I slide it over to the front and blow on it. Now I have two ends without a rope with no ends. I can finish it like this and then recut the ropes again, but I'm not going to do that because it'll mess up everything here. I'm going to take these two ends and actually melt it onto the rope like this. Watch. As I blow on it, melt the two ends. But it's like I said, I can actually finish it like this, but I do not want to do that. So I'm going to take these two ends, slide it to the bottom, take these magical scissors and actually cut the rope in half. Now I have two ropes. 1 makes 3. The way we started it before, remember? When we had the small one, then we had here the medium one, and then we had the large one. But if I were to hold it this way and take one of the rope, the small one, the medium one, and of course, the large one. Guys, that's part of the trick. Thank you very much for coming. And thank you for supporting this group.
Hey, thanks, Amazon. Thanks a lot. Right, back from the
Cheers.
USA, back from the USA, back here to the UK, to a gentleman who you never know what's going to come up with him. One week he's down the pit with the pit ponies and his Davy lamp, and he's up a chimney of, you know, with the kids, whatever, you know, fish, shrimp. He's from up north in England. Anything goes up there. Hello, Roy. Come on, explain yourself. And unmute yourself.
Yeah. It flashed up on the big screen. We're from pit villages. We're not used to big screens and things like that, and things popping up and flashing up. I'm going to need a volunteer, Kevin or Stuart, if you can bring someone up on screen with me.
Stu will no doubt oblige. Oh,
Stu, what?
Anyway. I think Jeffrey's moderately, calmly suggesting that he might do it.
Oh, go on then. Support your Australian friends. Jeffrey, I'm going to switch cameras. Hey. Would you say that you're easily influenced?
Yeah.
Maybe even without knowing that you're being influenced, because that's what I'm going to try and do. So I'm going to switch my screen, Jeffrey, so you can see my working area. Well, not my pit working area, but the magic working area. There we go. So Jeffrey, you can see we've got my phone.
Yep.
And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice. So I'm going to start off, Jeffrey, I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to open the gallery on my phone. Okay, so I've opened the pictures on my phone. Okay, at the moment, I'm just going to show you. Can you see that? We display pictures of some clocks. Jeffrey, we've got green, yellow, blue, white, red, or black. Which colour dice would you like?
Let's go black.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to set the rest out of the pictures so we know where we stand. So are we on? Yeah, okay, so we're going to use black. Now, Jeff, remember, you could use any dice you want. Okay, blue, white, red, green, yellow, but you chose black.
Yeah.
Okay, so all I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the black. So it's the same number. Oh, I'll begin to think it's black dice. I haven't got a number 4 on it then. So it's the same number, 4 and 4. So fair enough, it's a fair choice. You could have chose any dice and it would have been a different number. I've also got a list, Jeffrey. Can you see it here that I made?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep that in view. I don't think I took it out. So number 4 is London. You could, for example, if you'd have had number yellow, 6, it would have been Rome. Okay, these are just pictures on my phone. Number 2, green, would have been New York. But you chose 4, which was, what was it? London. Okay. And I made a prediction before we started. And my prediction says, well, Jeffrey, I said that I was
Very nice.
I said, Jeffrey, that I was going to influence you. They're just photos on my phone. Because remember, I showed you all these pictures. You could add green. Everyone's got a watch on. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Everyone's got a pocket watch on. And I influenced you right from the beginning, Jeffrey, to pick London, because I don't even get that. If you can see there, that actually says King's Cross, London.
London.
So I influenced you from the beginning, Jeffrey. So you are influenced easily. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, everyone.
Unmute myself.
Woo!
Yes, I will do. Thank you, computer. From the UK, thank you, Roy. As always, thank you. From the UK back over to the USA, back over the Great Divide, the very far flung Pacific coast. We go to meet our next guest, and if you're in the USA or you have a VPN over here, tune into the CW. And you will see our next guest in front of Penn Teller and Alison Hannigan trying to fool Penn and Teller. Welcome, Micah Cover. Hello, Micah.
Thank you so much. Oh, you made a graphic for me. Thank you, Stuart. Oh, and I've got a little card. Man, that bit just never gets old. You're welcome, audience. Stuart, Kevin, guys, thank you so much for letting me be here. And yeah, wish me luck. It's pre-recorded and I still have stage fright. And yes, thank you, anxiety. Thank you, low self-esteem. But it's a pleasure to be here, guys. It's an honor to be a part of this wonderful lineup. And Mr. Darkstone, I'm a huge fan of yours, sir. Thank you for all the wonderful seances and everything else you're emceeing and all the cat herding you're doing. I know Kevin certainly empathizes. And Kevin, as always, sir. Oh, you know what? We didn't get to do the theme song.
Yeah.
I miss my theme song. I know because of the copyright, right?
Copyright on YouTube, yeah. We've
Oh,
lost a lot
man.
of our music, so.
So guys, I'm sorry. Kevin found this wonderful song. You'll just have to take our word for it. Apparently, I'm a redneck hick. So that's what you would learn from the theme song, and then we would move on from there. Hey, Xanadu, thank you so much, brother. Okay, Kevin, as always, I love saying this to you on the internet. Can I pin you, sir? Can you? Well, I know I felt that too. Will you stand next to me in my bedroom, Kevin? I love saying this on the internet.
You're that side. Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, guys, give it up for Stuart Harley for making all of this magic happen. I can't figure out any of this. You know how I know? It took 3 professional magicians to figure out the time zone today. 3 magicians. We all had to chat with each other. I don't know. Well, let's see. If a magician leaves Liverpool at 2 p.m. at PSC, like we'd had no clue even how to show up at our own show. So, guys, thank you for because we don't know maths. Yes, plural. Yes, you have to pretend you're a snake. You have to pretend you're a snake when you solve problems. Maths. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. Okay, so I think I'm pinned. Yeah, Kevin. Oh yes, there you are. Kevin, are you ready, sir?
I am indeed. Yeah.
All right, Kevin, it's about damn time. Oh, so once, guys, as you know, if you've seen this before, this is the trick that never works. It's never worked. It's never worked. It's never worked. So am I going to do it again? You damn right I'm going to do it again. You're welcome. Kids, I know you're paying top dollar for this free magic show. So I want to stretch that entertainment value. I'm going to do a trick that's been proven not to work, not once, but twice on these open mics. And let's see if we can make it 3 for 3. Kevin, are you ready, sir?
I am ready.
All right, fantastic. Here we go. Here comes the awkward freeze frame camera switch. You're welcome, ladies. You're welcome.
Oh my God, where's happened to Micah?
He has completely disappeared.
Oh no! Oh, we've lost Micah. We'll get him back. We'll get him back, and we'll move on to another of our performers over there in the USA. Micah's internet was just. Oh, there he is. He's back. He's back.
He's back
So
already.
let's get Micah back very rapidly.
Oh, good grief.
You couldn't
Um,
make this up, could you?
Oh,
Kevin, Kevin,
Yes.
Kevin, am I back? Did I
You're
lose
back.
you?
Stuart will pin you or whatever.
Oh, I love it
There
when
we go.
Stuart
You're
pins me
back.
on the internet. Yay! And we're back. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can do this on my Commodore 66 without losing the meeting. Yes, bloody Commodore 64. I agree, Kevin Morton. Yes, and I even upgraded to a Commodore 66 because if you want things to work out, you want to think of the devil. Think of 666, and so I got myself a Commodore 66.
Before you move on, Micah, I do have a Sinclair Spectrum somewhere, so I will send that to you.
Thank you. And if anybody has thank you. If anyone has an Atari at home, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. That's probably going to be an upgrade. Okay. Say, hey, when are we going to do some magic? Yes, I agree.
Yay.
So, Kevin, yay, Kevin, here we go. Kevin, you have a ritual. It's about damn time that a ritual is named in your honor. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, and we can almost tell whether or not Kevin's wearing pants with that angle. That's very exciting. All right, Kevin, what is the first step, my friend? What's the first step, brother? Is there a first step? Kevin, do you have it with you?
Sorry,
Kevin?
you disappeared for a second. Okay, so one. I'm
yes.
You're assuming that I can read, Micah. One.
No, okay.
Have Micah mix the cards.
We're finally starting a freaking card trick. You're welcome. Okay. All right. Yay. We're mixing up the cards. Okay. And just when you're ready, say stop.
Stop. I'll do.
Ooh, takes a long time for you to say stop. Same joke. Hey,
No.
Kevin, I've got about 12 of these now. So just say stop.
On the laminated one, stop.
On the laminated, okay. Takes a long time for you to say stop. Fun on dates. Same joke. Seriously, how many of these does this guy plan to? Oh, how many trees does this guy plan to kill? This is hard to read backwards for this one bit. This is a lot of paper, dude. Well, good random selection. Okay, all right, very good. So let's see. What is step number 2, Kevin?
Step number 2. Have Micah deal the cards while spelling Kevin, Peel, Open, Mike. Each letter, each card.
It's
each
customized.
Each card. Yeah.
Yes, it's customized. All right, so here we go. KEVIN PEEL OPENMIC. Love it. Okay, what is the next one?
Have Micah mix the new pile.
Mixy, and just say stop, Kevin.
Stop, Kevin.
Oh, very good. Takes a long time for you to say stop, Kevin. Same joke. Fun on dates. Same joke. Which one should I? Stop right here. Yes. Takes a long time for you to say stop. Fun on dates. Same joke. Needs new jokes. Same joke. Needs new jokes. Yay. Okay. All right. What's the next step, Kevin?
You're assuming I know where we are in this.
Oh, good. Touche. Yeah. I'm coked out of my mind. I'm so lost, Kevin. I apologize, kids.
Have Micah remove the bottom card, keeping it face down, and mark its back.
Excellent. How should I mark it, Kevin?
Smiley face and a tick.
I'm sorry. Smiley face and a what?
Smiley face and a tick next to it.
Oh, and a tick. Oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant like he had a nervous disorder. Okay, got it. All right, yeah. I'll make the smile kind of wobbly because he's got a nervous tick.
Yeah, that sounds
and make a little sweat drop there because he's got a nervous tick. Yeah, brilliant. Smiley face with a tick. Okay, I've never had that before, Kevin. But we don't judge. Okay, what's the next step, Kevin?
Have Micah replace the marked card back to the bottom.
Love it. What's the next step?
Have Micah move the cards from the top to the bottom, spelling Kevin, Peel, Open, Mike. Each letter equals each card.
Here we go. KEVINPEELOPENMIC. And there's your card. Yay. Okay. Yeah. Spelling's tough. Maths and spellings. That's how they say it in England. Spellings. It's plural. Okay. Because lots of letters. All right, Kevin, what's the next? What's the last step? Last step, kids.
Have Micah ask you or me.
Okay. Yeah. So say Kevin or Micah.
Me.
Kevin, yes, good call. All right, so
Kevin,
yes,
yeah,
because
that's
this is
me,
all
yeah.
about you and your needs. This is your damn ritual, isn't it? Yes, and the 3D finger agrees. Okay, so let's see. Micah moves the card to the appropriate pile and continues
And
until one card is
until
left.
one card is left.
Excellent. So I'm going to deal to you first. If you were sitting next to me, and I wish you were, if you were sitting next to me here in my bedroom, that's not awkward at all. But if you were sitting here next to me in my bedroom on the internet, you would be sitting next to me, and you said Kevin first, so I'm going to deal. I would deal to you. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And then I would burn the next card, and then I would deal to you because you said Kevin, and then burn, and then you because it's all about you and your needs, and then burn, and then Kevin, and then burn, and then Kevin, and then burn, and then Kevin, and then burn, and I'm going to keep going. Oh, there's your card! Yay! And we're halfway through. Kevin, can you feel the tension? Can you feel the suspense, Kevin? It's palpable. It's palpable. Yes, thank you, SATs. I learned that on the SATs, that word palpable. All right, I'm going to keep going. And then I burn, and there's one card left, and it's your card, Kevin. It's the Kevin ritual. It's the Kevin ritual. It's the Kevin ritual. So, Kevin, at least that part worked. Thank God in heaven. At least that part worked. I'll blame it on my lucky T-shirt. That part worked. But if this were really the Kevin Peel ritual, then it should have meaning to Kevin because it's all about you and your needs, says the double 3D finger. Kevin, here we go. Let's take it to the next step. Kevin, for the first time, sir, what is your favorite card?
Let me think. 7 of diamonds.
Say that again.
7 of diamonds.
Kevin, what is your second favorite card?
Ace of spades.
Yes, we got the second favorite card. We got the second favorite card. We got the second favorite. I almost did it. But you know what, Kevin? You're absolutely right. I kind of blew it. I got in second place. But the reason why I didn't get your favorite card, Kevin, is because you guessed it. Every single card in the deck is, in fact, the 7 of diamonds. Every single card. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time in internet history the whole thing has worked. Thank you, Kevin. You are brilliant. Yes, we got through the maths and the spellings together and all the lisps and the S's. Kevin, thank you for making this work. We have made internet history, and God bless you on this day. Thank you so much, and I'm going to send it back to Stuart and Kevin. Thanks, everybody. Thank you.
Oh, dear. Thank you, Micah. And don't forget, if you are in the USA, the CW on Friday, Ken and Telefoulas, and Micah is on there. And he hasn't let us know. We don't know whether he called them or not. Anyway, where are we? Moving on. Next, sticking in the USA, a gentleman who is very good with words, as we found out the other night. Welcome along, Lee. Hi there, Lee.
Thank you. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Hi, everybody. Okay, we're going to give this a shot. I need somebody. It doesn't have to be a muggle. I love that word. Somebody with a deck of cards. Somebody that perhaps is not performing this evening. And while we're trying to find somebody, anybody volunteering? I can't see from Kevin. I just have the... Okay, yes. Okay, Bill. Great. Thank you. Now, put the cards down. I do not want to see them from now on. Okay? What I'd like you to do is just open the deck and take out 8 cards. Any 8 cards, it doesn't matter what they are. I would suggest the first 8 on the top of the deck would probably be the easiest way and the quickest. Okay, you got that? You want to unmute yourself?
Okay.
There you go. Thank you, Bill.
Yep.
Now, what I'd like you to mix them up so you have no idea what cards are where, and of course, there's no way I'm going to know. Now, when you're satisfied that they're mixed up fairly well, okay, what I'd like you to do is remember the top card of those 8. If you had them in a stack, put them in a stack. Remember the top card.
Okay.
All right. Now what I'd like you to do is...
what do I do with it? Put it back on top?
Yeah, put it right on top. I'm sorry. Yes, put it right on top. What I'd like you to do is think of a number. Any number between 1 and 10, and it can include 1 and 10, whatever number you want. Don't tell me what it is. And when you have that number, let me know.
Got it.
Okay. What I'd like you to do is take the cards and from top to bottom, count that number. For instance, if the number was 4, you would take from the top to the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and do that. Don't let me know what number it is. Just count that number to the bottom. And I can't really tell what you're counting. I can't see the cards, and I don't want to at this point. You got that?
Got it.
Okay, now I certainly don't know where that card is. I mean, I knew where it was a while ago. It was on top. But right now, I have no idea where that card is. And you probably don't either, but just in case you do, take that same number and do the same thing again. Count that same amount of cards from the top to the bottom.
Got it.
Okay. Now I'd like you to deal those cards face up into 2 rows. First of all, put out a row of those cards face up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them.
Okay.
Now below that row, deal out another 4 cards. Face up.
Again, because I've only got 2 piles. And
Yes,
you want me
exactly.
to,
4 cards each, right?
and you want me to take a pile and right?
No. You have 2 rows, 4 cards each, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay, that's all we need. Okay. What is the last card on the I want you to remember that card that you looked at? Remember what's the last card on the top row? Look at the
3.
top row. Look, what is it?
A 3.
A 3 of what?
Clubs.
3 of clubs. No, okay, throw that away. That's not your card. Throw that away. Okay, what's the last card on the bottom row?
I'm only looking at 1 row.
Well, no, you're in the bottom row now. You did the
Right.
top row. All right, so yeah, just the bottom row. What's the last card on
It's
that
a
row?
6 of clubs.
The 6 of clubs. The 6 of clubs.
6 of clubs.
Yeah. No, that's not either. Throw that card away. Now you should have 2 rows of 3 cards. What I would like you to do is take your card and switch it for the card on the right or the left. Don't tell me which way you're going. Just switch it for the card on the right or the left.
Okay.
Okay?
Now I have 4 and 2. Right.
You have 3 cards on top, 3 cards on the bottom, right?
Right.
Okay. What are those top 3 cards? Just tell me what they are, one at a time.
Ace, 4, and 7.
7 of what?
Hearts.
Okay, 7 of hearts. Okay. And now the bottom row. What's the name those 3 cards?
3, queen, 6.
3, queen, 6. Okay, you said the ace of what? What was that? The ace of what?
Hearts.
And the 4 of what?
Clubs.
Okay, thank you. And how about the 3? What is that? 3 of what?
Hearts.
Okay. And the queen?
Of spades.
Okay. And the 6?
Hearts.
Okay. I want you to think about your card, envision it, look at it, think of it, take it apart in your head. Now, it wasn't a high card, was it?
Considering which way.
Well,
Yes.
I mean, in
It was a high card.
Pardon?
High.
Oh, it was a high card?
Yes.
Oh. Then your card must have been the Queen of Spades. Would you show everybody, am I right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Kevin. Back to you. Great job. Thank you. If anybody's interested,
Excellent, excellent. Thank you. Thank you.
That's called Zumbaya. If anybody's interested.
Bear with me a second. My screen on my phone has just decided to die, which has the running order. Stuart, who's up next?
The wonderful Mitch in his
It is
little
indeed,
grotto.
yes. Over to
in
sunny
Santa's grotto.
California. Sunny California, here
Right.
we come. Hopefully it's nice and warm and sunny over there, Mitch. Welcome along, Maggie
Oh,
Mitch.
hi everyone. Actually, yeah, it's a nice day. Always a nice day in California. Well, give it up everyone for give it up so far, everyone. Lee, that was a phenomenal performance. And that was a great way to find a card. Micah, I cannot wait to see you on Full Penn and Teller on CW Network on Friday. I think that's really incredible. So let's keep this old train running here. The spelling and dealing and card tricks, frankly. I mean, that's why we're here, right? To watch card tricks. So everyone can see the screen okay? Yeah, and everyone can hear me all right? All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys this card trick that actually got me into card magic. So this card trick alone was the card effect, so to speak, that maybe got me into why I love card magic so much. So I want to share that with you guys. And I've actually shown this trick so many times to so many people that it's taken me all around the world to kind of show this. So I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to make 4 piles right here. And I'm going to put 1 pile down here. I'm going to put another pile down here, a 3rd pile here, and a 4th pile here. Now, we all have different ways of, well, at least magicians do, have very different ways of shuffling cards. For example, one way we know how to shuffle cards is this way, right? It's what we call an overhand type of shuffle here. And this is just what you would hand to somebody and they would shuffle just in an overhand way. This type of shuffle right here, which I'm about to do, is called a bridge shuffle, actually, right here. And then you can actually do that. Sometimes we like to take cards in half and we like to mix them together. Okay, so sometimes that's what we do. And then there are some cards right here where we can deal down cards, we can cut some cards, and we can mix them up that way. I mean, there's so many different ways to mix up those cards. In fact, I may need someone to help me out with this. So Stu, could you get maybe a random person to help me out with this? It can be anyone, really. Anybody can pop up. Right, who was that? Bruce.
Bruce, can you give a hand?
All right, Bruce, you unmute yourself, sir.
I am.
Yeah, hi, how are you doing, Bruce?
Great, how are you?
I'm great, just doing a card trick, no big deal. I'm gonna show you, I've been shuffling these cards up into 4 piles. Which type of style of shuffle did you like? Did you like the overhand shuffle the most? Did you like the shuffle where I mix them all together? Did you like the cut shuffle, or did you like the overhand shuffle? Which one did you really like?
The riffle shuffle.
Oh, you're a riffler. Okay, I
I'm a
see.
riffler.
Okay, riffling man. Very good. Well, did you catch what was on top of these piles right here when I was shuffling, by any chance?
No.
No, I didn't either. Until I found out that this was like one of the greatest card tricks I've ever performed. So if I snap my fingers on each pile, something incredible happens, and you are the first witnesses, Bruce, because I got on one pile an ace, on the other pile a second ace, on the third pile third ace, and on the 4th pile the 4th ace. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Okay. Hold back your enthusiasm here. I'm going to further. Let's put some other cards in other piles. I'm going to further put some cards here, and what I'm going to do here is you are going to make some choices here. Can you see the screen? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. That's good. Okay. So, for example, this is the ace of club. I'm going to put it on top of this pile. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this card pile. There's, I don't know, maybe about 10 or 15 cards there. I'm going to dribble it up right here, and whatever you say stop, you have to be pretty quick. I'm going to put the exact number you stop on the ace of clubs. Okay? Yeah. So as I go through, just stop me.
Stop.
Okay, so whatever number this is, I have no idea. It feels like maybe about 6 cards. If you were here, by the way, you would do this yourself. This one, how about give me a number 1 through 10?
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, good. We'll set 4 cards there. Put this one on here. And I know you're not here, so you'll just have to take my word for it. But the last one, you would cut as many as you want. So it doesn't matter, but you would just theoretically cut. Okay. And this last pile, I'm just going to put on top, put on top, put on top, put on top. You can see the aces are there in the deck, right? With the cards in between. Okay. Now, here's the interesting, crazy thing is that no matter who I showed this to around the world, no matter if it was, you know, during the day or during the night, everyone could swear that this was pure magic right here, because I had you asked to cut or shuffle or name any number of cards onto each pile of each ace, right? But what you didn't know, though, is that that was going to be the exact number that Way would spell to get that ace. It's quite incredible. I'm not joking. Can you guys see this okay? My screen and the surface. I want to be very fair. Bruce, watch my hands very carefully. Watch my hands very carefully. I'm going to deal out one card for each letter, and I'm going to spell to the ace of diamonds here. So watch this. A, C, E, O, F, D, I, A, M, O, N, D, S, the ace of diamonds. I don't know how you did that, sir. Let me do that again. Next one is the ace of spade there. So again, one card for each. A, C, E, right? O, F, S, P, A, D, E, S. The ace of spades. I know. Like we'll keep putting a spell over the deck. I mean, spelling the deck. Next one is the ace of hearts. Watch this, Bruce. A, C, E, O, F, H, E, A, R, T, S. The ace of hearts. And the very last one, we move these cards over just a little bit. Very last one here is going to be the ace of clubs. So we have A, C, E, O, F, C, L, U, B, S. And that's no BS. That is the ace of clubs. You know, I still have some cards left over in my hand from all the cutting and shuffling we've been doing too. This is the ace of clubs here. So if I spell C, L, U, B, S, interesting, I get the king of clubs. Wow, like the mate or the to the suit there, the ace and the club. I think in 21 or blackjack, this would be 21 here. This one's heart. Let me do that. Let me do that again. H, E, A, R, T, S. Just one card for each one. And I get the king of hearts. I know, quite incredible. Hold back your enthusiasm because I got two more to go here. S, P, A, D, E, S. Can you believe that? Oh, shoot. I'm just kidding. There it is. There's a king of spades. Last one here. I have one left in my hand. D-I-A-M-O-N-D-S. I got the king of diamonds there. Oh, quite incredible. I know what you're thinking. It is the greatest card trick ever because not only did I find the aces, not only did I find the kings, but you know what? In Magic here, let me move these to the side. In Magic here, we do, you know, card tricks, sleight of hand tricks, but there's nothing quite like a grand finale to every routine, isn't there? So this is diamonds, the ace and the diamonds right there in this pile. If I snap my fingers, incredible that we can actually get nothing but diamonds. So I got an extra card there. Nothing but diamonds there in that whole pile. And in this is spades right here in this one, boom, we got nothing but spades. This is the ace of heart pile. Boom, we got nothing but the ace of hearts. And of course, last but not least, the ace of clubs. We get nothing but clubs. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Magic Mitch. That was the greatest card trick I have ever seen. Thank you, everyone, so much. Kevin, back to you.
Hey, thank you, Mitch. Yeah, fantastic. At least everything there that you did, all the spelling, it's the same in English and American. unlike color. Right. Before we move on to the next performer,
Kevin, can I just say I've worked out how Mitch did that because if you look carefully, he's got some socks hanging up. So I think he time traveled back to last Christmas and sorted it.
That's exactly how I did it. Exactly the method. Absolutely, 100% spot on.
Well, talking about Christmas, I'm just dropping a link in the chat there, and right at the end of the show, I'm going to do something with that link. So if everybody while we're going through the acts, just click on that link on your phone, on your tablets, on your PC, on your Mac or whatever, and get that that page up. Anyway, moving on rapidly. Who have we got? Oh my God. This next guy visited us on Halloween for our Halloween spectacular last week, and he scared the bejeebers out of everybody. And I think I think before he came on, he hadn't eaten anything. Which, if you watch the Halloween show on YouTube, you'll understand what I'm talking about there. But welcome, and a big welcome. Thanks for coming back, Charles Schneider. Hi there, Charles.
Hello, everybody. Charles Schneider here, and it is an honor to be here. In fact, this was my sort of Tony Shields tribute, but since well, I'd like to honor our English hosts. So there we go. Now, my friends, ladies, gentlemen, children, people, humans, animals, hybrids of all ages. Actually, tonight I am going to present something for the first time. I think might be semi-original. I'm rather excited about it. Of course, it's been done 10,000 years ago, but I will now present a 4.5-minute melodrama. Oh, am I very quiet?
You're very quiet, Charles. If you could up the volume a bit, that would be good.
I wonder how I could do that. Can you hear me now?
Hey, that's better.
I'll just have to enunciate. The following is a 4-minute melodrama, a magical melodrama entitled Lost and Found. Curtain. My friends, I'm having a terrible time of it. Just a terrible day. Nothing seems to be going my way. I just have a little more cappuccino and a little biscuit. Everything is going wrong today. First, I want to tell you about my relationships. But mainly, I've just got this little corgi. I mean, a miniature corgi. And he's wandered around the garden, and I can't find him. And I love dogs more than humans, of course. And well, I hope he comes back, because he's very magical. That's the first problem. The second problem is I used to have a green thumb. Now it's quite filthy. But you can see my garden and my favorite plant, my beloved Goofus plant. It refuses to grow. Not only that, it's become the most desiccated, bracken-covered, disgusting. It's not even a piece of vegetation anymore. It's horrible. And I've taken to resorting through all my magic junk to try to bring it back to life. I mean, come on, here you go. Just get a little... Oh. The cheesy old milk doesn't revive it? Nothing. An old magic friend gave me... You can see that... Ah! Serpents! Serpents from the abyss! Oh, wait, was this a children's party I was hired for? Nothing will... And in the midst of it, in the midst of all of this, my magic isn't even working. Anybody, Kevin, if you were here, I would ask you to cut the card. Is that enough, Kevin? Do you want more or less? Is that enough?
That'll do. That'll do.
Are you sure, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, very good then. All right, we'll just... I would never deceive or lie to you ever, my dear friends. So I promise you I'm not going to peek when we look at the card Kevin has cut to.
Got it.
You sure you have it?
Yep.
All right then. Was that it, Kevin?
Nope.
Was that it?
Nope. Nope.
You see what I'm saying? This day is like, it's just not been the day that Okay, I need your help. I have so many loving, kind magician people and sweet people of all sorts around the world out there. Please, if you could just help me, let's just get out a magic wand or two. We won't overdo this. Everybody help me now. Everybody, if everybody could just say bloom. 1, 2, 3. Come on
Bloom.
now.
Bloom. Hey.
And we have a beautiful botanica, but oh, well, it's very painful to do that to something so beautiful. But of course, that really wasn't the big effect, was it? You know, for some reason, in everything in my world, everything seems to be off by 1 or off by 2, which is a very useful device in some ways. But, and I kind of like a world where everything is not perfect. Magic is not 100%. Occasionally, if I make a little boo-boo or drop the coin, you know, the coin is still falling if the floor wasn't there, or magic is 87%. If it was 100, well. So I like the concept of off by 1 or 2. Ladies, gentlemen, if a miniature corgi, my miniature corgi, popped out of this cappuccino cup, holding your card, Kevin, but it was off by 2, would that be amazing?
I'd be impressed. Yay.
And I hope I have combined more idiocy into 5.5 minutes than anyone has in a long time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And have a lovely evening. Sweet dreams.
Thank you, Charles. Completely mad, obviously, but we love him. Right, I'll just remind you again about that website to go to. I'll just stick it there once more. If you could grab that at some point before the end of the show. Okay, we're staying in the USA. We're going to see my very good friend who I've known for quite a while now, haven't we, Bruce? We met on other media, but good evening, welcome. Come on in. Hi there, Bruce.
Hi there, and hello, everyone. So I was talking to a friend the other day who's a non-magician, and he asked me, Bruce, how many different kinds of magic are there? How many different kinds of magicians? I thought about it for a couple of seconds, and I said, you know, as I see it, there are really only 2. They're close-up magicians who use sleight of hand and things like that to do seemingly impossible things right under the nose of their spectators. And then I put them in another category, performing artists, and that basically covers everybody else. These are people who perform in larger venues, in front of large audiences. They use apparatus, there's costumes, animals, assistants, all manner of things. Think, I don't know, think the late Siegfried and Roy, think Lance Burton, Penn and Teller, people like that. Well, I am not a performance artist, but that's not to say that I can't perform magic with art. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Put things back together here. Excuse me a minute. And let me invite you first into my art studio, where you'll see my easel and an envelope. Now the easel's going to leave right now because I discovered while practicing this that the easel doesn't stay well in the picture. Now, in addition, I have a mysterious sort of envelope that contains, among other things, 4 postcard-sized copies of art masterpieces that were created by some of the world's greatest masters. And I've cut these in quarters, and you'll see why I did that in a moment. If you don't recognize the names of the artwork, you will certainly recognize the names of the artists. Now, I hope you're going to be able to see this well because it's a little bit glary. Can you see that okay? There we are. All right, this is a painting by Renoir called Luncheon of the Boat People, or the Boating Party. He painted this right after he became engaged to this young lady in the hat, who eventually became his wife and bore him 3 children. Next is a painting called Haystacks. This is a piece by Claude Monet, and he must have had a serious obsession with haystacks because this is one of about 30 that he did with that subject. Salvador Dali painted this next painting, and he was a founder of what's called the Surrealist movement. It's called the persistence of memory, and I think that you would agree that the subject of melting watches is probably surrealism at its best. And what collection of paintings wouldn't be complete without a Picasso? Now, this is called The Women of Tangiers. I don't know much about the history of it. All I do know about it is that it recently sold at Christie's in New York for $170 million. Let me repeat that, $170 million for this painting. Now, if you were here, I would give you these, and I would say, why don't you just mix them up, shuffle them up any way you want. And then I'm going to do a special type of mixing myself. And in a couple of minutes, I'm going to need somebody to help me. So somebody out there, I'm going to just put up their hand and I'll let Stuart pick them. Lee, how about Lee?
Yep, that works.
Okay, so I have another method of shuffling here, and that's just to put these out in a tableau or a grid. And when I finish here, you'll see that I've got 16 of these pieces. This is why I cut the artwork in quarters. Can you see all that? Can everybody see that? Pull these back a little bit.
Yeah, I can see them.
Okay.
I can't see
now, what you need to know, there are 4.
Can't see the bottom row.
Can't see the bottom row.
The one nearest us, not your hands, the other one. Yeah.
How's this?
There you go. There you go.
Just beginning, only just, a bit more.
Okay. So here we go.
Can't see all the bottom row, Bruce.
This row?
Yes. Yes. The second one in is only half a picture. What? That one.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Now, we have 16 images here, 4 rows of 4. What's amazing to know is that the number of different combinations of these 16 pictures is just a hair shy of 21 billion. That's with a B. Now, if I were to, let me just turn some of these over here. I'm having a problem with the glare myself. I were to turn some over, that would take that number of almost 21 billion and increase it exponentially. So let's just try that. Let's take some more, turn them upside down. And now here's where I'm going to need the help of Lee, because we're going to execute a special shuffle known as the Origami Shuffle. Are you familiar with what origami is? That's the ancient, it's the ancient art of Japanese paper folding. So if you imagine for a moment that this tableau is 16 different images, and we're going to fold them into a small packet. All right, so Lee, what I want you to do is have me fold either the top row down, the bottom row up, the left row in, or the right row in. Your choice.
Bottom row up.
So we'll go there.
Yes.
All right. Same question. I've got some columns, two rows. What would you like me to do?
Left over to the right.
This,
Yep.
my left?
Yep.
Okay. Again.
The bottom to the top. Yep.
Again.
Right to left.
Again.
Right to left.
And
top to bottom.
Top to bottom.
Top. Yep.
Okay. So what let's see if I got this. No one could have predicted the order in which these have come out. However, I did make a little prediction earlier, and that was the subject of the envelope here, where it says there will be 4 pieces turned over. So let's check that out. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. All of the others remain face up. Now remember, 21 billion permutations, combinations, and possibilities here. Lee, you were the one that directed me to do all the folding. We came up with 4. That's crazy enough, the fact that this prediction would say 4. But let's go for something a little bit more exciting, shall we? Let's see. Okay, this is luncheon at the boating party, my favorite. Also, another luncheon at the boating party. If you were here, Lee, I would give you the honor of turning over the last piece, and we see that. Oops. Hold on. That's one of the melting watches. Oops is one of those words that magicians don't like to hear at the end of their performance. Let's put this down for a second. And, it's turned more from a masterpiece into a masterpiece, but that's okay, because after all is said and done, I can't be that unhappy.
Very good, Bruce.
Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks very much, Bruce. That is the word of the day, a masterpiece. Brilliant. Excellent. We'll remember that. Okay. Finally, just remember that link that I've got in the chat. Everybody try and get that link up on a PC, a tablet, a phone, or whatever device you've got. And we'll come to that after our next performer. This man is a fantastic performer. He lives in New York City, and he knows everything. Welcome along. Hi there, Tommy.
Hey guys, how are you? I'll tell you that cooking effect cost me $2 billion. That's how many. No, Bruce, that was unbelievable. That was a
Thank you.
Great effect. I love it. By the way, this is my brother sitting next to me.
Hello.
And he's going to be a volunteer in a second, but first, I want to do something for someone in the gallery. Let's see who we have today. Actually, I think I might need my glasses. Oh, wow. We have a lot of people. Let's see. Can we have Paul Cooper come up and join me, please?
Certainly. Yep. Hello again, Tommy.
Hi, Paul. How are you this week?
Doing good. Haven't missed any Zoom shows.
Great.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
I almost missed today because of the time difference. I got really confused, but I'm happy to be here. Are you familiar with a group test?
Yes, I am.
Well, have you ever taken one before?
Only unofficially.
Okay. So have you taken this one before?
I'm not sure what you're going to do yet.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So, let me see if I can change camera views here. Not sure if this is gonna help. It might not help. But basically it's a psychological experiment, right? And actually, you know what? I like it better going the other way. Let's see here.
That looks like grey writing to me.
Yeah, you can read that better, right?
Darker grey now. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so basically it goes in two phases. First, I want you to read the word and ignore the color that is printed in. Okay? So, what does that say?
Brown.
Okay, and that one?
It says yellow.
Okay, and that one?
Orange.
Good, and that one?
Purple.
And that one?
Red.
And
blue.
And
pink.
And
green.
This is the last one. Okay.
Brown
now,
again.
Yeah. Now, instead of reading the word, you're going to tell me the color is printed in. Okay?
Okay, this might be interesting. Okay. Well, it's a dark grey, almost black, possibly bluish.
Yeah.
Maybe dark blue.
Yeah, I think it's more of a dark blue. Don't worry because the camera isn't really picking it up.
Orange color.
Yep, good. And
green.
Yep. And that was
black, I think. Black.
Very good. And
yellow.
Yep. And
red.
Perfect. And
black.
Fair enough. Yeah, that was black. Yep. And
well, very dark blue or deep purple or
yeah, it's some purple. And the camera wasn't really helping out, but you do really well. Now, little ladies out on my table here. Let's see. We'll just do this. So you can see all the colors. And I don't have enough room, so this might not work very well. But we have 2, 4, 6, 8. Do me a favor and call out any number between 1 and 8.
5.
5. Okay, so if I go you know, hang on for a minute.
You want another number?
Yeah, no, we can still, I mean, if you still want to do 5, it's so funny.
No, I'll call out another number if that helps.
Well, I have been going the wrong way, and I get a little bit confused, but that's fine. If you want to change the number, you can, or if you want to stay with 5, that's okay. I confused myself because I'm looking into the camera and I'm looking down at the table, and I got a little bit confused. But what number would you like?
So you want a different number?
It's up to
6.
you.
6.
6. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And that says blue, yeah?
Yes.
And I don't know if you know this, but I've had this card on the table the entire time, and somehow I knew that you would choose blue.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Very good, very good. And now, thank you, Paul. Now I'm going to ask my brother to come on. Yeah. Now this is not he is not in on this, although he does know some magic. He's never seen what I'm going to do here, and we haven't prearranged anything. So I'm actually doing this on him for real.
Does he have a name?
He does have a name. His name is my brother. No, his name is David. And say hi, David.
Hi, David.
Hi, David.
$20 later.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're still getting paid for this.
Okay, all right. Sorry.
Let me see if I can. Yeah, there we go. So we can kind of see the table here a little bit. All right. So, I don't know if you're familiar. I think you're familiar with ESP cards. I know you've seen me do things with ESP cards before. But this is going to be a little bit different. Okay. We'll put these over here for now. Okay. In a second, I'm going to have you take the cards and mix them, but I don't want you to do like a shuffle, like an overhand shuffle, but you can pick them up
Groups
and
of cards.
just groups of cards and just
Now?
so,
Okay.
so go ahead
Yeah.
and mix them up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And when you feel like they are mixed, you can just put them in a pile right here.
Okay.
Okay. And okay. So I'm sorry. Let me just double check these real quick. Okay. So okay. So go ahead and do me a favor and cut the cards for me.
Sure.
Yeah. And complete the cut.
Okay.
Good. So now there's no way either one of us can know the order of your cards.
Right.
I'm going to put my cards down in a row, and in fact, go ahead and pick yours up and deal them out one at a time.
Face down or face
Yeah,
up?
pick them up and yeah.
Okay.
If there's like one here, one here, one
You got
here.
it.
Yep. Okay. Now, if we've done this correctly, we should have a. Oh yeah, before I go on, this is a special deck of cards. These are color match set. They don't make these anymore, but they were specifically designed to do a color match. So not necessarily match the shapes, but the color. So I have a red one here, and you actually put a
Oh,
red one here. I have a yellow one here. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Okay, so that did not work at all. So let's try this again, and hopefully we'll get it right this time. And of course, that was totally my fault and totally not your fault. Whenever you take these and
I sabotaged the deck, guys. That's what happened.
yeah, he did. So
It's my fault.
the way to is,
Yes.
is more like this. Is not trying to get them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Sure.
yeah.
Sorry.
Right?
Okay.
No, it's okay.
Not
Yeah.
not what
No,
I
no,
was
no,
trying
it's all
to
right. Again, he's never done this before, ladies and gentlemen.
do. I'm
so,
nervous. I get
You
nervous
can't
when
be as nervous
when I
as-
shuffle.
as-
I'm
You
sorry.
can't be as nervous as me.
I'm
because,
so sorry.
Okay, so would you like to cut them, or are you okay with like this?
I'm okay with them.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
sure.
You annoyed him, Tommy. You didn't say his name. That was it.
You're right,
You annoyed him. You didn't say his name.
you're right, Paul. You're right. And now you're annoying me. So, I am joking, of course. Or am I? No.
Oh,
Let's see if we can move that over. Okay, great. So, hopefully we have something a little bit different this time. And of course now you have matched the shapes. Oh, no, you know what? If this is a perfect size, it's not even a magic trick. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm going to hand it over to Kevin because usually this happens to Kevin, and I'm going to give Kevin a chance to fix everything. So back to Kevin.
Tommy, it's usually me that nothing works for.
Yeah.
and Micah's trick that never works. And tonight, Micah's tricks work.
Oh, well, it happens.
But, thanks, Tommy. Thanks. Everybody I'm just having a look at the gallery here. So stick your hand in the air if you've managed to get that page up that I asked everyone to get up, either on a tablet or a screen, or and let's just have a look around. So I can see Martin. So Stu, can you bring Martin in? Anyone else? Paul, we got there.
Yep.
Anthony, Jill, did you manage to get it up on your screen at all, Jill, or not? So I wanted to bring you're muted, Jill, but
I found it and copied it, but nothing
right.
came when I touched it. So
Oh, okay. Don't worry. We will. I was hoping to have you along on this one, but never mind. So we've got Martin, we've got Anthony, John. You had your hand up, didn't you, John Gordon? Yeah. Bring him in, Stu. And who else was there? Paul Cooper. Will do. And why not Bruce? Yes, Bruce. There we go. A nice little group. So we got. And we're still waiting on Paul, aren't we?
me? No, I'm here.
Are you?
Yeah, I've
There
got
we
your
go. Now
picture.
you are. You weren't.
Yeah.
You weren't on the big screen, so everyone could see you. That was.
Yes. I
That's
have
what we
to
were
put
waiting
you-
for.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So now Christmas has come early. If you open on those pages, you'll see that there are 15 different Christmas cards, and on those Christmas cards are lots of images, but there's not different images. All the cards are a mix of the same images. So some have got, say some have got the Christmas tree, some don't have the Christmas tree, some have Santa, some don't have Santa, etc. Now, what I'd like you to do is do a Tinder on it, and flick through and find one of the pages that you like, that the card that you think is a nice card for you. And then you're going to look at one of the images, and you'll notice that one image is circled. Now, so I don't know what card you're looking at, and I don't know which is the circled images. And if I'd learned all 15 cards and asked you to read them in order, I could probably work it out, but I haven't, because my brain is not big enough to do that. It's only a tiny little brain. So what I'd like you to do is look at the image that's circled on the card that you've selected, and then I'm going to come to you in turn. And again, I don't want you to give me all the images on the card because, again, I might have some sort of method of learning or knowing what they are. So give me 3 or 4 of the images on the card, but include the circled one. But try and keep your voice completely neutral so that I can't tell when you're telling me the one with the... Let's try Martin first. So you got the idea there, Martin?
Yeah. So you want me to...
So if you have a look at yours, but when you look at the image that you're meant to remember, try and think about that and concentrate on it and get a like an emotional context to that picture. Okay, so what are you saying?
How many of these do
you can give me 3, you can give me 4, you can give me all of them. It's up to you.
Okay. Carol singers, snowman, bells, champagne, fireplace.
So sorry, could you do those again? I missed the first couple.
Carol singers.
Oh, carol singers, right.
Snowman, bells, champagne, fireplace.
Okay, so have a look at your image there and just concentrate on that snowman and tell me if you think that that's the one that you're thinking about.
That's it. Yeah, very good.
Okay. Anthony. Can't hear you, you're muted.
Apologies, I was so busy looking at the images that I'm mute. Okay, here we go. 4 of them. Santa Claus.
3 or 4, it's up to you.
Yeah. Santa Claus, a bottle of champagne, 2 flutes, a reindeer, and a stocking.
And a what?
A stocking, a Christmas stocking.
So just read those back to me again, and nice and slowly, and concentrate on them, and then visualize your image.
Okay. Do you want all 4 again, Kevin?
Yeah, all different ones. It doesn't match up to you, as long as you include your.
Okay, Santa Claus, a bottle of champagne and 2 flutes, a reindeer, and a stocking.
And a stocking, was that?
Christmas stocking, yes.
A Christmas stocking. I have a feeling that you're looking forward to opening your presents this year, and possibly the Christmas stocking would have the best present in it.
Correct. Well done, sir.
Bruce, let's have a go with you.
Okay.
And if you read them slowly and concentrate, so I can feel what's going on here.
Okay. Rudolph. Candy cane. Champagne.
Yeah.
Fireplace.
Do you like candy?
I do.
Yeah, and is that your choice?
That's my choice.
Yeah, I thought it was. John.
Okay, I'll do 3. Christmas card.
Sorry, Christmas
Santa card.
A Christmas card,
A Santa snowman. Bells. That's all you're getting.
That's all I'm getting. Will you send me one of these this Christmas if I get it right?
I would if that was correct.
Oh.
I'm getting a feeling it was the Christmas card, but
do you want me to add a 4th one in?
no, just read those. Just tell me those again so I can concentrate.
Christmas card.
Yeah.
Snowman Santa.
Yeah.
Bells.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's your voice. Your inflections are very deceptive.
Oh, it's my fault.
It is.
Yeah.
It's absolutely your fault. But you were thinking of the bell, and I thought you were thinking.
I was.
Of the card. Yeah.
And you dropped a clanger.
And finally, Paul.
Hello, yes. Do you want me to include the circled one or not?
Oh, you have to include the circled one.
Have to include the circled.
I've got to divine.
Okay, no problem. You ready?
Yep.
Elf.
Okay.
Deer, possibly a reindeer. Christmas tree. And Father Christmas.
So you've got an elf.
Yes.
Little spritey elf.
Yes.
Sorry, what was it? A Christmas tree?
Correct.
Yeah. What was
and
the other one?
a deer, a reindeer, perhaps. And Father Christmas.
And Father Christmas. Oh, ooh. Your voice flickers all over the place. Can you just think about your image, the picture that you've got there?
Yes.
And visualize where you are when you're looking at this.
Okay.
And you'd probably, you'd be inside, wouldn't you? And sitting on the couch and probably just looking over at the Christmas tree.
That's the one. Well done.
That's it. Yeah.
Excellent.
Fantastic. Thanks very much. Thanks, everybody.
Nice one.
Thanks, everybody, for a great night tonight. Ups and downs, things went wrong, things went right. It was great fun, as always, on a Wednesday night. And I'd like to say a big thank you to Chris Nixon from the middle of nowhere in Sussex, Xanadu, Roy Stone, Micah Cover. Don't forget, watch the CW on Friday if you're in the USA to see if Micah fools Penn and Teller. Lee Germain, Mitch, Magic Mitch, Charles Snyder, Bruce Yoskin, Tommy Burnett, and finally myself ending up the evening. Look after yourselves, stay safe, enjoy yourselves, and
Thank you so much.
and good night.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Guys,
Thanks,
give it
Kevin.
up for Kevin and Stuart. Give it up for Kevin and Stuart. Applause, applause. More, louder, louder. Thanks, Kevin, Stuart. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Right, magicians, non-magicians, we'd say good night and goodbye to you. Magicians, please hang around, stick around, and we'll have a chat and a jam, and whatever goes down on the Friday. Let me just switch off the recording so that make sure before Lee starts saying things again.